Hello and welcome to the nice and sleazy politics social quiz. We've got Michael Warner in there. We've got Jacob Platt. Oh, we need more people to play. We need more people playing the game. We need to play the game. They need people. So if you're there in the chat, let us know. Let us know because we've got questions. We've got 50 questions to get through and not much time to get through them. So, if you're there, let us know. I should have probably done a bit more advertising for this quiz. Russell Cannon is there. Brilliant. Well done, Russell. I'm going to give you a minute to, adjust your wellies, as they say, and get ready for, the show. I'll turn the lights on. You can't really see, can you? It's rubbish. It's rubbish, I tell you. It's rubbish. Can't even bloody see that, can you? We've got Capitan in there. Hello. Right, so I've got, while I'm waiting for people to turn up, just make yourself at home, get yourself comfortable. Got some questions to ask. But let's have a look. I'm going to be, let's move this over a little bit so it looks better. There you go. You don't want to see a wall. You want to see Badger. There you go. You see Badger. Brock the Badger behind me. I've listened to your advice and watched the only show on Apple TV, Severance. It's good, isn't it, Svax? It's very strange. It's a very strange show. It's very strange. We've got Chris C in there saying evening all. We've got Down Arshed saying hello. We've got One Angry Pagan saying evening badgers. So I just need to double check something just before I get started because I want to make sure that one of the questions is correct that I've written. One sec. It's been a bit of a strange week, hasn't it? No, okay, all right. So I'll leave that question out because I'm not too sure about it. Okay, who else have we got? We've got JD100. Farage's humiliation tasted better than Sunday lunch. It did indeed. So while you're here, I'm going to just show you this. I'm going to show you this. Is quite exciting. So I've got a second camera set up. And it's going to appear just down in this corner here in 1 second. Here we go. You can see my big microphone there. Look, I'll move that out of the way so you can see a bit better. And the reason why I've got this second camera here, I've got a GoPro set up. You can see my keyboard there and my mouse pad, which is actually a notepad. But what I want you to look at is this, right? Which was given to me by my wonderful friends over in Canada, Doug and Cliff, for Christmas. It's a Lego globe. So I'll show it on the big camera. It is a Lego globe. How cool is this? So we're going to do a show. Might be a couple of shows because I don't know how long it's going to take me to actually do it. But we're going to have a show where I put it together here on the table, right, while I'm talking to the camera. And you'll be able to watch both at the same time. How cool is that? That's the plan. Anyway, you might think that's a terrible idea. You might think, oh, God, Graham, what are you doing? This is making the whole thing, it's cheapening the whole thing. God damn it. But, if you like your Lego and you want to watch me try and put together the globe of the world, I think it'd be quite fun. It's also nice having two cameras as well. I can switch between camera angles in future, but obviously it's Is that a big microphone, or are you happy to see? I'm just happy to see you, JD100, and also Tony Booth Leiden and Svax in there as well. One Angry Pagan has dropped a super chat in. Well done. Obligatory bribe for Brock. 1 point for Brock, please. So One Angry Pagan gets a point even before we start. Well done, sir. Well done. I can't spell this evening. It's Pagan, isn't it? With two A's. Two A's, Graham, not an E. Anyway, so just to let everyone know who it might be first time here at the big nice and sleazy politics quiz. It's 50 questions or so from the last week. It could be anything in the news. It could be pop culture. It could be politics. Could be sport. Could be anything. Basically, we're going to be asking questions, but you can cheat in this quiz because it's a sleazy politics quiz. And just like all those sleazy politicians out there, you can cheat the system. And the way you cheat the system is three ways. Three ways to cheat the system. 1, you can flatter me. 2, you can make me laugh. 3, you can just literally bribe me with money. But don't worry, if you actually win the quiz by actually knowing the answers, you'll still win the quiz. All right, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Now, if you do want to take part, you have to subscribe. That's my only condition, okay? My only condition, you have to subscribe. If you want to win, you got to get the questions right. Or bribe me with lots of money. Yeah, if you want to take part, hit the subscribe button, wait for about 30 seconds, and then you'll be able to join all these lovely people. Lol, is that the flat globe Lego version? No, it's not. It's not. But no, we're gonna do. I've even made an intro, like a politics social build with me intro out of Lego. It looks really cool. I'm really sad about this. No, I'm not sad about it. I'm really sad for thinking this is cool. But I just what could I say? I just like doing stuff like this, I guess. Yeah, because I'm a nerd. And that's okay. That is fine. We can't all be dead cool. Well, do you want to see the intro? Do you want to see the intro sequence? Do you want to see it? I'll play it for you. This is the intro sequence for Build At Me. Right, here we go. Woo! Look at this. This is boss. Look at that. Oh my god. Apologies to everyone for all the shit that I'm supposed to be doing and getting on with. Faffing around with doing stuff like that. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun. Because people do that. They play video games and they talk about politics, which is probably something that I should do on Saturday nights or something. But yeah. Anyway, right. You've had enough preamble. You've had 8 minutes to adjust your wellies. Sorry, 7 minutes. So we're gonna get into it. Oh dear. Ooh, something just weird just happened to my screen. That's okay. One of the fun things about the GoPro as well is when I've got the video coming through the GoPro, you can sort of see the screen a bit, so you can see what I see, which is fun. I don't care what people think. Lego is cool. Yes, facts. Lego is cool. Lego is very cool indeed. Everyone knows it. Do you glue the Lego together? I'm not an expert. Yes. You're nerd. Gross. I would never do such things. Lissy spent all day in from the depths building a ship. I used to collect Lego. How do you say that word? Bionicles. Anyway, you should do the news. Okay, right. So let's start the news quiz with question number 1. Which UK city is the UK City of Culture for 2025? That's it. That's the question. Which UK city is the UK City of Culture for 2025? Simple as that. You can probably Google it if you want, if you're fast. But as fast as finger first, get your answers in. Which UK city is the UK City of Culture for 2025? That's the question. No answers are coming in. Oh dear. Have I just disconnected by accident? Loved Lego as a kid. Hours of fun. Yes, so much fun. Leicester, Leeds. No. Bradford. Yay, Chris C got it. Well done, Chris C. It is Bradford. Chris C, you are on the board. Well done. Right, next question. Talking of Bradford, which artist has a temporary exhibition opening at the National Science and Media Museum in Bradford this month? So, which UK artist has a temporary exhibition opening at the National Science and Media Museum? I'll give you a clue. He's the most famous artist from Bradford. Okay. Is it Walsall? No, it's not. It's Bradford. It's definitely Bradford. I didn't know Bradford was a city. So that's really bad, isn't it? I just thought it was a little hamlet outside of Leeds. Is it Walsall? No, it's not. Should be Exeter. Never is. Well, is Exeter a city, or is that something? Sorry, I'm being a pain. Claude Monet. No, Monet. Must be anyway. No, it wasn't Claude Monet. It wasn't Manet either. Well, not Banksy, because Banksy's pretty much from Bristol, I think. Tracy Emmett. No. L.S. Lowry. No, I think Lowry was from Salford. My friends. Banksy. No. Hockney. Cheese Factor. Get in. You rock. The Cheese Factory, or the Cheese... Oh, sorry, the Cheese Factor. I'm putting a Y on the end of your name there because I'm just obsessed with cheese. I'm like fucking Wallace with cheese, man. Okay, next question. Moving on. The Akram Khan Dance Company are bringing an adaptation of which book to the Alhambra Theatre in Bradford later this month? Oh, God, that's such a dick. All right, so the Akram Khan Dance Company are bringing an adaptation of which beloved book of British literature is going to be brought to the stage through the medium of dance in Bradford later this month. Anyone, any ideas which book it is? It's a reinterpretation of this particular book. And I'll give you a clue if no one can get it. No, it's a British book. It's a British book. Not set in Britain, though. The Jungle Book! Well done, Svax. Did you Google that? Svax, tell me, did you Google that? Because I would never have got that off the top of my head. But yes, I want to be like you, be boo, as Rudyard Kipling once wrote. Okay, documentary and friend of the channel, Asif Kapadia's new film starring Samantha Morton is available on Prime this week, okay? But what's it called? What is the name of documentary maker Asif Kapadia's new movie, or Kapadia's new movie? He's the guy who directed Senna and Amy Winehouse about Amy Winehouse. Mein Kampf, yes, Mobit 676. It's Mein Kampf on ice. It's just the way things go. It was a random guess, said Smax. Bloody, I'm gonna give Smax an extra point for the randomness of that guess, since that was a really hard one. Man of the World, no, unfortunately not. It wasn't an adaptation of Man of the World. That would be quite cool. That would be very cool indeed. I'm sorry, I know this is probably quite wrong, but I am going to give Mobit 76 a point just for saying Mein Kampf, because Mein Kampf on ice just sounds hilarious. Going to tell the story of Mein Kampf through the medium of dance. It's like the producers. That's also like something from the producers. Come on then, what's the name of Asif Kapadia's new film? 2074, says Duke 4x4. Close but no cigar. Richard Martin, 2074. Close but no cigar. Oh my God, you are like literally inches from the real answer, the proper answer. Maybe just take that number that you've just written and take one away. Take one away and you'll have the right answer. Richard, Dark 4x4, either of you. Hurry up. Do it. Alison Bradford? What? Bradford. Yeah, okay, I get that super tiny. Richard is saying Harry Potter. Harry Potter for the medium of dance. That's Spanish English. Nobody expects a Spanish English. 2078. No, Richard. No, just take the number. Yes, Dark by 4x4. You got it. Dark 4x4. Got it just before Andrew Dixon. Sorry, Andrew. You were just a little bit too late there, mate. So Dark 4x4. It goes to you, my friend. You get the points. You were so close with 2074. 73. It's 2073. Okay, moving on. Former US President Jimmy Carter carked it last week. What was his middle name? What was Jimmy Carter's middle name? There you go. That's a question for you, innit? It wasn't Milhouse. It wasn't Walker. It wasn't Rodham. What was Jimmy Carter's middle name? Again, you can probably Google it if you're fast. If you're fast, you can Google it. Get Googling, my friends. You gotta Google. Gotta Google to live. Come on, we can do this. I think mine was the sequel. Indeed. Says Richard. Earl says Andrew Dixon, and Andrew Dixon is right. It is Earl. Well done. I think that's based on a deep-rooted desire of Americans to get back to the feudal system where they had lords and earls and manor houses and barons and all that kind of shit. Moving on. Which reality TV show returned to the BBC this week for its third series with key changes to the format, including a woman pretending to be Welsh. Which reality TV show returned to the BBC for its third series this week? Or season, as we say now. Don't really use series unless we mean the whole load of them. Every single episode is a series now because we've gone all American. Just the way in the UK we used to make 6 episodes a series or a season. And in America they made 24. And now we've kind of met in the middle and we make like 10. The Traitor, says Russell Cannon, but gets it slightly wrong because Andrew Dixon got it right with traitors. It's plural because I think there's more than one. I don't know. Never watched it, but Andrew Dixon gets the point. Woo! David has entered the chat. Hello, David. How you doing, mate? Gavin and Stacey. No. Strictly Dancing? Nope. It was the traitors. Right, anyway, who plays the vampire in Robert Eggers' new film, Nosferatu, which came out on Friday? Who plays the vampire in Robert Eggers' new film, Nosferatu? Who plays it? And if you, I want the spelling as close as you can get. Okay, if you know what I mean. Because there might be difficulties for people who are typing on a keyboard. I don't know. Anyone? Nosferatu, he's behind you, Nosferatu. Michael Gove. No! Michael Gove will not be playing the vampire in this. Nope. Nigel Farage. No. Jennifer Aniston. Would Jennifer Aniston play a vampire? Nicolas Cage. No, that would be good. Bill Skarsgård is correct, and I'm going to give that to Captain. Well done, Captain. Awesome. Well done, Captain. Big salute. It was Bill Skarsgård, who is the son of the other Skarsgård guy who was in, those Thor movies. Anyway, moving on. What is the character's name in Nosferatu? Because they couldn't use the word Dracula because of copyright reasons. So my name is Count. What? Oh, sorry, I gave you half the name there. What's the name of the character played by Bill Skarsgård in the new Nosferatu film? Nosferatu. Boris Karloff. Do you know what I loved about Boris Karloff? Like, that wasn't his name. I think he just had like a normal name, like Bob Jones or something. And he said, no, we need to give you like an Eastern European sounding name. So they used to have it on big letters. Karloff. Not Boris Karloff, just Karloff. I is the monster. Count Orlok. Well done, Russell Cannon. Whoa, that's canon, that is. It's not canon because they robbed it. Hook, line, and sinker. So what you need to know is when they made the original Nosferatu back in the day, they got sued by the estate of Bram Stoker, who were a bit upset that they had sort of stolen all the ideas from the book. But then again, Stoker, stole ideas from Eastern European folklore, mythology. So, who's counting? Right, Russell Cannon, you got the points there. And the next question is connected to that. So the original Nosferatu film, Nosferatu, A Symphony of Horror. Sorry, I'll stop doing these stupid voices in a minute. Came out in what year? What year did the original Nosferatu film come out? That's what I want to know. Count you next Tuesday. There's a great YouTube video where they got the count from Sesame Street, and they've beeped him to say instead of whenever he says he likes to count something, it beeps out the word count, and it's hilarious. Karloff was William Pratt. There you go. Thank you very much, Darian. I think I'm going to give Darian an extra point there. Well done, Darian, for informing us of Boris Karloff's real name. I told you it was something like really boring. Yeah, William Pratt. Hello, William Pratt reporting. No, mate. You're going to be Boris Karloff. And put on a silly accent. Like me. 1922 committee says Blue Badger 88 was the first one. The 1922 committee. So always think of vampires. So think of vampires, 1922 committee. That's the year that Nosferatu came out, if it ever comes up in a pub quiz and you don't have access to the internet. Okay, next question. Which celebrity couple's divorce finally got finalised after 8 years this week? So which celebrity couple's divorce finally got finalised this week after 8 long, torturous years of not being finalised? And I want their names, please. I don't want their portmanteau word describing their portmanteau name. Skarsgård is actually the correct spelling. Yes, what Angry Pagan. I did say that I was going to give it the closest because I know you got to put the little O above the A, and obviously it's not that easy for people on keyboard, normal keyboards. It's all right on your phone. Just hold down the letter, and then you get all your accents. Brangelina. Well, I did say I wasn't gonna accept. Sorry, Band of Harp Jays. I just said I wasn't going to accept the portmanteau word version of it. Mobit76 says Brad. But I need both of them. Brad and Angelina, I'm going to accept from Blue Badger 88. Well done, Blue Badger 88. Woo, 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 woo. 2 in a row. Okay, which Filmmaker, the husband of Audrey Plaza, passed away yesterday at the age of 47. What was the name of Audrey Plaza's filmmaker husband who passed away yesterday at the age of 47? Does anyone know what his name was? A bit weird that, wasn't it? I like Audrey Plaza. It's a bit shit that that's happened. Although he died on Friday. Oh, God, he took his own life. Bloody hell. Content warning. Sorry, I just looked that up. Anyone know what the name of Audrey Plaza's husband was who passed away this week? Celebrity stuff goes over me head, says I'm an angry pagan. Laura Kunzberg, no. Jeff Boehner, yeah, it's Svax, you're right. It was Jeff Boehner. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think it's it looks like that, doesn't it, Jeff Boehner? Okay, so Svax, you'll get another pint. You're on 2 points now. Well done. Moving on. Okay, a bronze statue worth £60,000 was stolen from which artist's home in Essex last month? The news story was in the news this week. But a bronze statue worth 60k, 60 grand, 60 big ones, was stolen from which artist's home in Essex last month? What was the name of the artist? As fact as I Googled it. Yeah. Jeff Boehner, I think the guy's name was. Svax says I Googled it. It's fine. You can Google. All right. Well, there's fewer questions about that kind of thing coming up. Don't you worry. Bacon, Wayne's apartment, Wayne Makers. What? Anna Curry. Thank you, Andrew Dixon. It was Anna Curry, her name was. Famed artist. I've never heard of. But, it was in the news. Which beloved character, I should say, because obviously a bit more famous than the film, I guess. Which beloved character was snubbed on the long list for BAFTAs this week and the new Family Film Award? Which film featuring a beloved British character? I don't want the name of the film. I don't want the name of the character. I want the name of the actual film that was snubbed, and it didn't make the long list for BAFTA's new Family Film Award. And there's a bit of an uproar about it. They're like, what? Kind of a Family Film Award and not, the British Film Awards and this beloved character who was dreamt up by a British person who might not come from Britain. Saw the story, Graham, but don't remember the name, says Arctic Bear. L.S. Larry, someday that'll be the correct answer. Paddington, no, I want the name of the movie. That was snubbed. The movie snubbed. The snubbed movie. The movie snubbed. Star Wars, yes, Oliver, well done. Oliver Brown gets 1 point for being funny with Star Wars, which it wasn't. Paddington Comes Home. Paddington 3, Return to Peru. It's not called that. I'm going to be really arsey about this. Can someone give me the real title of the Paddington movie? And you will get the points. Do not worry. Who said Star Wars? Oliver Brown, with an E on the end. Right. Paddington Goes to Peru. No. It's not called that. Paddington in Peru. Thank you. Finally, we got there in the end. Andrew Dixon, again. Andrew's in the lead. You got 4 points, mate. Well done, mate. You're doing really well. Come on, everyone. You gotta. Paddington Does Dallas. Oh, could you imagine? Do you know the maddest thing about that movie, right? Debbie Does Dallas, is none of it takes place in Dallas. It's just like, have you seen Friday the 13th Part 8? Jason Takes Manhattan, which takes place mostly on a boat. Yeah, Debbie Does Dallas doesn't really involve her going to Dallas and doing stuff. She doesn't really do Dallas. She does other things. It's all like based around a school football team or something. Anyway, I don't know how I know that. I was told it by someone. Right, which novelist, twice nominated for the Booker Prize, passed away this week at the age of 89? Which novelist, twice nominated for the Booker Prize, passed away this week at the age of 89? What was his name? Is Vengeance Most Foul the name of the new Wallace and Gromit movie? Asks Fax. Yes, it is. And it's fantastic, please, honestly. It was the best thing to come out of 2024. That and the Labour election win. Paddington does Brexit. I don't think that's the headline. It doesn't matter how many pairs of shoes Paddington has. He always has bare feet. Paddington does ayahuasca. This isn't marmalade on my sandwiches. This is ayahuasca. What is going on? People don't watch for the geography lesson. I wasn't giving a geography lesson. I was asking about Paddington Bear. Anyway, David Lodge is the correct answer. Well done. Oh, people don't watch for the geography. Sorry, I think you're talking about me. You're talking about David Does Dallas, aren't you? This is what happens when I'm a little bit behind when the questions are coming through. There's too much of a delay. David Lodge, thank you for Andrew Dixon. Again, 3 in a row. Just like Debbie and Debbie Does Dallas. Anyway, moving on. Which rock legend reversed his Glastonbury boycott and will now headline at Glastonbury? So which rock legend reversed his Glastonbury boycott after about 5 minutes and will now headline Glastonbury? Spoilers! Paddington licks the jar. Paddington just stop oil, goes to prison. Just stops oil and goes to prison. Paddington in Rwanda. Nadine Dorries. So Nadine Dorries passed away at the age of 89. Neil Young, that's correct. Keep on rocking in the free world. It's Neil Young, that crazy horse himself. Right, so Blue Badger 88 got that first, according to my ready reckoning. Next question. Which UK streaming company acquired Foxtel from News International, so from Rupert Murdoch, in a $3.4 billion deal? Which UK sports streaming company acquired Foxtel this week in a $3.4 billion deal? Keep on rocking in the free world. No, One Angry Pagan, download, right? You got to go all the way to Donington. You got to go all the way to Castle Donington, right? Whereas Glastonbury, it's almost on your doorstep, mate. It's just Somerset. It's just there. It's just there for the taking, mate. It's just there. Just turn up, climb over the fence. And then the other fence. Rod Stewart, Spotify, Times Water. So Svax got it. Svax. Dazn. No, it's pronounced. It's pronounced Dazone. Yeah. I've never heard of it. Anyway, but Svax got it. It is DAZN. That's what I would call it. But apparently, what the kids call it is Dazone. You could imagine a marketing executive in his 50s turning up, and he's not wearing a tie because he's cool, or maybe he's wearing a t-shirt and then he's got like a jacket on top of the t-shirt because he's cool, and then he comes in, he goes, right, we're going to call ourselves DAZN. And they're like, oh, cool, man, yeah, radical. Jesus. Anyway, moving on. Which glitzy award ceremony takes place in Beverly Hills tonight? None of this delaying questioning that you get on the Chase or other TV shows. Well, they're scared to ask about current affairs in case they're not so current anymore. Don't care. Download and Bloodstock has much better music. Well, you say that, but Glastonbury has got loads of different types of music. It's not just that there's one type of music that they have. What a stupid name. Twats. Says Richard Mark. Yeah, I know. DAZN. DAZN. How do they have $3.4 billion to spend? Jesus. The Golden Globes. Richard, you are completely correct with your supposition that it is the Golden Globes tonight. So well done, Richard Marsden. You get the points. You see the points? You get the points. Okay, which team won the match today between Man United and Liverpool? Which team won the match between Manchester United and Liverpool today? The Premier League football, round ball, kick ball game, Premiership, Premier League. Anyone know who won? Who won the match? No. Svax got it. Draw. Yes. Neither. It was 2-2. It was a trick question. Neither of them won. But Svax saw through it. Svax saw through my subterfuge. You might be able to get this one, Svax, I think, very quickly. So I'm going to give you a second because there's a thing on, so you can only answer once every 30 seconds or something. You can't put the same thing in too many times. So I'm just going to wait just a few seconds because I've got the feeling Svax is going to get the right answer on this one. Porto Liverpool. No one. Everton won. Everton didn't win. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like fifth from bottom. It's really miserable. We lost this weekend. We lost this weekend again. Oh. To some place that I couldn't even point out to on a map. I've been tricked, says Cluster Bungle. Right, great, next question. Which Apple TV fan favourite kicks off another mind-bending season on January the 17th? Which Apple TV fan favourite TV show kicks off another mind-bending season on January the 17th? What's the name of the show? The show on Apple TV that I might have recommended. Yes, Svax, you got it. Well done, mate. Svax got the point. It was Severance. Well done, Svax. Okay, in as fewer words as possible, what was the reason behind Elon Musk's beef with Nigel Farage today? What was the reason behind Elon Musk's beef with Nigel Farage today? Come on. Severance. It is Severance. It's Severance, not Doctor Who. It's not Slow Horses. It's not Dalton Army. It's not the young ones, unfortunately. Mainly because Mick Metal's dead and you can't really do it anymore. And they're not young. The ones that are still alive. The Life and Times of Archduke Vengeance the Twice Mad. No, but that sounds like a good show. What was the reason behind Elon Musk's beef with Nigel Farage today? Refused to support Tommy. Yeah, that'll do. Svax. That's a few as letters as possible. Plus, you managed to spell Tommy Robinson's name wrong. And I like that because, it's disrespectful. Didn't support Tommy Robinson, says Russell Cannon. Yeah, not good enough, not racist enough. Tommy Robinson. Yeah, it was to do with the fact that actually Farage, a stopped atomic clock is right once a universe. And he actually said, he didn't go to jail for exposing paedophile rings. He went to jail for literally contempt of court. And I was like, oh my God. Farage has said something that I agree with. Anyway, to which Elon Musk replied, I don't think you should be leader anymore. I would support you with $100 million, but I'm not going to now because you're the leader and I don't like you. That literally happened. What a time to be alive. Right, give me a moment. I need to drink. Next question. Talking of the report into grooming gangs, who was the Minister for Women when the 2022 report for on grooming gangs was published? Who was the Minister for Women when the 2022 report into grooming gangs was published? Anyone know? Anybody know? Returning a Cybertruck. Bad Enoch says Fax has just got 4 in a row. This is amazing. Well done. Yeah, it was Bad Enoch. She was the Minister for Women, and now she's saying there should be an inquiry into this, and Labour should be saying very loudly, there was an inquiry, dickhead, and you did nothing about it. When you were literally the person who was supposed to do something about it. And, on the findings, on the 26 findings, the proposals, the things that they said to do, they gave some proposals and he did none of them. He did nothing. You just went, got a report, great, put it in the drawer and forget about it. It was Bad Enoch, who's now the leader of the Tory party for some reason. Because James Cleverly can't add up. That's the one. Okay, so the next question. Which deeply regressive and yet incredibly popular tax affecting only the richest and twattiest 7% of parents came in on January the 1st? Which deeply regressive tax affecting only the richest and twattiest 7% of parents came into force on January the 1st? Anyone know what tax this was? This aggressive tax on hard-working people, working class people who, need to send their kids off to, bus fare increase. No, I was joking about it being deeply regressive. That was a joke. Inheritance. No. Public school tax. Yeah, VAT. Blue Badger just said VAT, but didn't say what it was on. And Richard Marsden said public school tar. I'm gonna with Chris C. Chris C has got the most complete answer. Private school VAT. Yes, thank you very much, Chris C. You're gonna get I'm sorry. The Quizmaster's decision is final. The Northern Lights put in an appearance this week. I hope some of you saw this. But what's the phenomenon called down under? What's it called in the Southern Hemisphere? What is the Northern Lights called in the Southern Hemisphere? Because you can't call it the Northern Lights because I want it a proper term. I don't want you to call it the Southern Lights. Okay, I know. I know what it is, but if I tell you the proper name for it up here, then I've given you half the answer for the proper name for it downstairs. By the way, it needs to be spelt correctly. I always like going south. It feels like going downhill. Ooh, who said that? There you go. There's a bonus point for you. Who said I always liked going down? Always liked going south. It feels like going downhill. The Southern Lights. No, I'm not going to accept that. Sfax again. Oh, God, Sfax is on fire. On fire this evening. Well done, Sfax. Okay, next question. Aurora Australis. Oh, no, Sfax put Borealis. No, that's the Northern Lights, mate. Aurora Australis. The first one is Frats. Frats, well done. Sorry, Sfax, you didn't get it. Sorry, I was just, I don't know why I read that wrong. It's Aurora Australis. So I'm giving that to Fraz725. There you go, Fraz. You get a point. Well done. Upside down lights. I spelled it correctly. Me. No, you put Aurora Borealis. It's the Aurora Australis. Southern, because Austria means south, doesn't it? Austria, south of Germany. South. Oriental means east. Occidental means west. Who said I always like walking south? It feels like going downhill. Oh, who's going to get this question? I don't know who's going to get this question. I don't know who's going to get this question. But if you do, you're a genius. I might not have got the quote quite correct. I'm gonna get it. So I'm gonna get the actual. I always like going south. Somehow it feels. Oh no! I always like going down south. It feels like going downhill. Who said that? Fair enough. Doesn't Australis mean unknown? No, Austria isn't unknown, is it? It means southern. Australis means southern. Borealis means north. Occidental, Oriental. The Ent. Treebeard. Yes, it was Treebeard. Well done. Darian the Star. Treebeard says it in Lord of the Rings. Well, the movies. Doesn't say it in the books. I think it was ad-libbed by Jonathan Rhys Davis. Okay, so who gets the point for the going downhill question? It was Darian the Star. Well done, mate. The Star. Baldrick and his prize turnip, says One Angry Pagan, who's bribing me for points, which, I'll give. I'll give you an extra point for that, One Angry Pagan. Well done. Baldrick and his prize turnip. Thinking from Blackadder. So thank you very much for that, One Angry Pagan. You now have another point. Well done. Right, next question. Which 17-year-old became the youngest world darts champion in the world this week? Which 17-year-old became the youngest world darts champion this week? Sorry, all the questions aren't going to be about they're all going to be about politics. Politics is bloody boring, isn't it? We want to just talk about really cool stuff like this. Right, that was Blue Badger. Blue Badger got it. Ooh, hang on. Treebeard for the extra point. Treebeard. Oh, no, it was Blue Badger. Sorry, Fraz. Blue Badger got it way before you. Way before you. Blue Badger 88, well done. and thanks for pointing that out. Whoever pointed out. I said Treebeard really quickly. You did. Fangorn Forest. Fangorn is more correct, Graham. What? That was Blue Badger. What? Why is Fangorn more correct? I'm not paying that much attention in the middle of editing my script for 5 reasons. Tommy is a twat to record tonight. He is a twat. But the Earth's magnetic north is in Antarctica. What are you talking about, Dark 4x4? No, it's not. They have to get a compass. It goes points to the Arctic. Moves about like Luke Littler. I'm going to give it to Svax. Svax put Littler. It's quite close to Hitler, that though, isn't it? Do you reckon the family had to change the name after the war? Which 2 countries completed the process of joining the Schengen area on January the 1st? Which 2 countries completed the process of joining the Schengen area on January the 1st, 2025? Sarah, Graham loved the snowman you made. It wasn't a snowman, Sarah. It was a snow lady. It was a snow lady. Don't get it right. It was a snow lady. She had lovely boobs. Unfortunately, she's a big puddle now. That's what happens. She chose poorly. My snowman. Snow lady. Romania, Bulgaria. Thank you very much, Svax. Straight in there. Yeah, they did. They completed it all. Right, next question. Who announced their resignation as Austrian Chancellor yesterday? Who announced their resignation as the Chancellor of Austria yesterday? Resignation, Austrian Chancellor. Name, please. Name. Spell it right. Try to spell it right. It's not hard to spell. Oh, come on now. I gave you Luke's nickname too. Luke? Which Luke? What? I already given you a point. I watched it. It was great. What? The Earth's magnetic field is due to flip. Well, we don't know, do we? I mean, it might do, but the last few years, it's actually been moving closer to the actual North Pole. And now it's moving away. It's moving away in the last 2 years. But yeah, I mean, it could flip. But it takes a long time to flip. It doesn't just happen overnight. Mr. Bean. Knee hammer. Yeah, I'll give you that, Svax. Svax is just a monster in the head now. It's going to be hard for anyone to catch Svax. I might have to catch Svax out. But I don't think I will with the next question, which is which country became a state party in the International Criminal Court on January the 1st this year? Which country became a state party in the International Criminal Court on January the 1st this year? MC Hammer. Yeah, it's Carl Niehammer is his name. I'm gonna give the Cheese Factory the Cheese Factory. Sorry, I keep calling you the Cheese Factory. I've written you down as the Cheese Factory in my notes on my computer. But I'm gonna give you an extra point because I like that. MC Hammer stood down as the Chancellor of Austria yesterday. That sounds like a headline from the day-to-day or something, doesn't it? Ukraine. People shouting Ukraine at me. Yes, Russell Cannon. I'll let you have it, even though you missed the E off the end of Ukraine. So you put UK rain, which is what we have to put up with in the UK all the time. UK rain. But I'll give you it, Russell, because you were kind of first. And you know what? I feel bad because you can't edit, can you? Which is good, because you could edit what you write and you could just pretend that you got the answer right when you didn't. And the Earth will be vulnerable while it flips. Oh, God. Doesn't sound like fun, does it? Okay, which social media platform faces a potential ban in the US unless it's sold by January the 19th? So which social media platform faces a potential ban in the United States of America unless it's sold by January the 19th? There's a lot of states that already ban it, actually. There's quite a number of states that already ban this app. This fact is straight in there with TikTok. Yeah. Rock. Right, moving on. I am just going to double check this. Okay. The law legalizing same-sex marriage went ahead in which European country on the 1st of January? The law, so it was passed last year, but it actually went into effect on January the 1st. Same-sex marriages, which European country? Which member of the UN country? I had to go there. One of many places I had to go. You would love for the UK to ban X. Yeah, Chris, I put a petition together to petition the government for that very thing. But apparently you can't send a petition to the government asking for any person or company to be sanctioned or banned in any way. Albania, Austria, Ireland, Latvia, Albania, Ireland. Answers come before the questions. What? No, which country legalized same-sex marriage on January the 1st, 2025? Liechtenstein, says Svax. Right, be honest, Svax. Did you look that up? Did you look that up, Svax? Svax is just absolutely tearing ahead at the moment. Okay, next question. The movie that's about to come out, I think the 17th, A Complete Unknown, is about which artist? The movie A Complete Unknown, starring Timothée Chalamet, is about which artist? It's coming out in a couple of weeks. Is Svax sitting in earshot of you? They seem to be coming extremely fast, lol. Yeah, I know. I think Svax has just got really good internet, I guess. Should ban X? Yeah, I'd love them to ban X. No X, please. We're British. See, you've got even a headline for the. Of course, I looked that up. Keep in mind, I have about a 10-second delay. It's about Bob Dylan. Well done, MZ. Not about Banksy. It's about Bob Dylan. I meant musical artist, but that would have been too easy. So yeah, it's yet another movie about Bob Dylan. Yay! They keep making movies about Bob Dylan. I don't really understand. I mean, you know, is he the most interested? Is he the most? You know, Ozzy Osbourne's there. You know, he's right there. He's right there. Anyway, which country is scheduled to hold its presidential election? Which European country is scheduled to hold its presidential election on January the 26th? January the 26th of this month. Which European country is scheduled to hold its presidential election on January the 26th? It works, Graham. It works. I'm so glad it works. Vincent van Gogh. I hate the way Americans say Vincent van Gogh. It's as though the GH in the middle aren't there. But then my surname has a silent GH in it, so I kind of should probably shut up. I like Lowry's. Russia, France. No, nearly. Belarus, yes. That's the one. Chris C got it. It's Belarus. Belarus are going to have elections. Apparently, they're not. Sonic 3 is currently in cinemas. Who provides the voice for Shadow the Hedgehog? There you go. That's a question for you. Who provides the voice for Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic 3? Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which is in cinemas now, if you want to go and see it before it's not in the cinemas anymore. Who provides the voice for Shadow? Not Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog. While you're doing that, I'm going to check the next question, make sure I haven't got it wrong. Yes. Oh, that's fine. Yes. Sorry, but Ozzy Osbourne is absolutely shit. His voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Have you heard Bob Dylan, mate? Have you heard Bob Dylan? Have you? Jim Carrey, no. Keanu Reeves. Oh God, MZ, you're so close. You just spelt it wrong. Oh, I can't give it to you. I can't give it to you. You know who it is, and you put Keen instead of their actual name. That's who it is. No, Svax got it first. Oh God, what does Svax get first? Oh God, what does Svax get first? Again, Banksy, Bob Dylan. What? I should have looked that up. What? Liechtenstein. No, we had that, didn't we? Liechtenstein? Who did I get that to? Same-sex marriage. That went to Svax. A complete course. I looked it up. No, I got MZ as the first person who wrote Bob Dylan. I haven't even got Svax's thing. Oh, was that for Belarus? No, that was way too late. Oh, hang on. No, Chris C. Okay, hang on. One sec. Oh, no, it was Svax. Okay, sorry, Chris C. Listen, Chris, because I said it was you, I'm still going to give you a point, but I'm also going to give Svax a point for getting that Belarus question right. Right, has anyone got Keanu Reeves written correctly yet? Does anyone know how to spell Keanu Reeves? Well, Angry Pagan, Keanu Reeves, well done. Jack Black probably. I don't think anyone got it. One Angry Pagan, you're right. It is everyone's favourite. It was Keanu Reeves. Which country is set to hold its federal elections on February the 23rd this year? Which country is set, which European country, give you a bit of a hint, which European country is set to hold its federal elections on February the 23rd this year? 630 people, was it? 630 members of their version of the parliament. German, says Fax. Yes, it is the German. It is the German election is going to take place on February the 20th. I never understand why anyone would have an election in the middle of winter. America does that as well. Elections in the middle of winter? Are you mad? Are you mad? Anyway, yeah, I think Fax got that. It's doing really well. I think everyone's fighting for second place here. Better Man tells the story of which pop star as an anthropomorphic chimp. Better Man, the movie Better Man, tells the story of which pop star as an anthropomorphic shrimp. As a shrimp. It's like the SpongeBob movie. He just comes along and he's a shrimp. Does little shrimp dance moves. Better Man, the movie, tells the life story of which pop star as an anthropomorphic shrimp. Fucking Butterfingers, says one angry bank. No, that's not the answer to the question I just asked. I just asked the question. You need to give me the answer. Doggerland is underwater. It is Robbie Williams. I'm going to give that to Tim, that, because Fax didn't give me a full answer. Just said Williams. Who? Williams who? Who? John Williams? Is it John? Is it about the story of the man who did the music for Star Wars? Right, I want Robbie Williams. That's what I wanted. And Tim, that put it first. So Tim, you get the point. Which country will host the the 2025 Special Olympics World Winter Games later this year? So which country will host the 2025 Special Olympics World Winter Games later this year? The Special Olympics World Winter Games. That's got too many names, hasn't it? Yes, says Tim, that. Well done for getting on the label. An actual monkey. Inauguration in Washington DC, always freezing cold, terrible weather in January. The Americans have proven they're not playing with a full deck lately. I know, it's just mental. Like, we moved the monarch's birthday, and we said, because we had a king and his birthday was in the middle of winter, and we were like, sod that, we're not having a day off in winter, that's stupid. And so they moved the official birthday to be in summer. That's why the monarch has two birthdays. Which country will host the 2025 Special Olympics World Winter Games? It is. It does sound like a game. Doesn't that sound like a game from the fucking Specky days? Like get on your Specky and play your Sinclair Spectrum. Get on your ZX80 and play the Special Olympics World Winter Games. Yeah, it's Italy. It is Italy. I think Sarah Davis got that first. Well done, Sarah. Well done, Sarah. Sarah Davis on the scoreboard. Sarah's already won this twice, so she doesn't need to win again. But it's nice to have you here. Who plays the main character in the movie Concave? Concave? Shit. Conclave. Cut. Re-edit. Who plays the main character in the movie Conclave? What's the name of the actor who plays the main character in the movie Conclave? Lego. Someone's trying to take my toys. Specky. I still miss the 48k rubber keys, lol. Do you know you can get like one of the keyboards that you have that like don't have a wire? You can get a Specky version of them with those rubber keys, and I kind of want one. I really liked the way they felt when you press. Jeremy Irons, no. Rafe Fiennes, that's correct, MZ. It is Rafe Fiennes. I know it's written Ralph, but he pronounces it Rafe, and we have to respect how people want to, what people want to be called. All right, even if you find it a little bit silly. Ralph! What's that from? Okay, brilliant. That's your question, right? I'm just gonna make sure that I've got this right. Okay, so which this is just a side question. This wasn't part of it at all. But hang on. Okay, so which movie features Guy Pearce calling one of the characters Ralph, who doesn't want to be called Ralph? What movie features Guy Pearce shouting Ralph at a character who goes by the name of Bernadette, not Ralph? Thank you, Guy Pearce. You know, be respectful. Don't dead name people, dickhead. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Now, Ralph! Great movie. If you remember the movie, oh my God, it's over 30 years old, this movie now. I'm feeling so old. I'm feeling so old. Okay, so Bernadette's played by Terence Stamp in the movie. And Bernadette doesn't like to be called Ralph. And so, Queen of the Desert, I'll give you that. Mobit 76. Priscilla, The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. But I'll give that to Mobit. Neighbours, the movie, Wreck-It Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Now, I'm going to give it to Mobit because that, an extra point never did anyone any harm. So well done, Mobit 76. You got that right. Right, okay, moving on. We're nearly there. I've got a few more questions left. Which country is expected to ban the sale of all new diesel and petrol cars this year? Which country is expected to ban the sale of all new diesel and petrol cars this year? Not in 2030, not in 2035, not in 2050, but now and for the rest of eternity. They're banning the sale of all diesel and petrol cars, somewhat ironically, considering they're one of the world's biggest oil exporters. But there you go. They're going to ban the sale of all new diesel and petrol cars this year. That's the plan. Met Terence Stamp. He's lovely. He seems lovely. I'm glad you met him, and I'm glad he was lovely. I don't like it when you meet people who are famous and they're horrible. Norway. You were so close, Fraz, with Sweden, but next door, Norway. So yeah, Svax again. Fastest. I think Svax has got this quiz in the back. Okay, what's the last film of Sony's shit Spider-Man adjacent villain film series? What's the name of the last film of Sony's god-awful Spider-Man adjacent villain origin story films, which included Venom and Madam Web and Morbius and oh Jesus, what was the name of the last one? It's finally been put out of its shrieking misery. Can you name me the name of the film? Graham, can I have 1,000,000 points, please? Oh, well, since you asked so nicely, Sarah, yeah, you can have 1,000,000 points. Sorry, Sarah, they're 1,000,000 Zimbabwean points, so they're only actually worth 1 British point. So you get 1 extra point there. So well done. Well done for 1 extra point that you got by asking for 1,000,000. Not much Venom. Craven the Hunter. That's it. God, it sounds so shit. Like, I mean, could you imagine going... I know it was based on a comic book, but like, imagine going into like, to pitch a movie and you're like, what's it called? It's called Craven the Hunter. What, like John Craven? John Craven the Hunter. Are you shitting me? That's the name of your movie. John Craven of Mars. Hunting Mars bison for some reason. What is even going on here? Craven the Hunter. What about Hunter the Craven? Hey, how about that? How about that for a movie, eh? Hunter the Craven. Anyway, moving on. Which country will host the G20 summit this year, becoming the first African nation to do so? Which country will host the G20 summit this year, becoming the first African nation to do so? Craven the Bender. Bender the Craven. Mr. Creepy Crawley. Lord of the Rings. I liked Venom, to be honest, says one angry pig. Well, somebody had to, mate. Somebody had to. They made 3 of them, for Christ's sake. Craven the Hunter. Jesus Christ. Venom, The Last Dance. No, it was Craven. Craven. I met Johnny Ball. He was sound. Oh, yeah, I believe Johnny Ball's sound. I could see that. Johnny Ball reveals on... I always remember when I was a kid, he was talking on Johnny Ball Reveals All. I think that was the name of the show. And he had a chessboard, and he had the first square of the chessboard. He said, right, we're going to talk about doubling. And he said, on this first square, we put 1 grain of rice. And then the second square, we put 2 grains of rice. And don't forget, I was like 6 at the time, so I might get the details of this wrong, but don't at me. And then the next one, 4, the next one, 8. And he was like, how many do you reckon there'll be on the last square of the board? And we were like, I don't know, 1 million. And he's like, no, it is actually 10 to the power of blah, 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 blah. And he goes to one side of the studio and he pulls out like a roll. I might have dreamt this, I don't know. He pulls out like a roll from the side, like a paper, big long piece of paper, just pulls it out from the side of the studio set. And he pulls it out and it's this massive long number with like 57 digits in it. He pulls it across and he goes, and that's more than there are molecules in the universe. And I just burst into tears. Johnny Bull, you made me cry. With the size of everything. Right, anyway, big numbers. Right, moving on. South Africa is the correct answer, and that was got by we got Craven the Hunter, Johnny Bull, Nigeria, South Africa, Mobit. Well done, Mobit. You were the first to get that, and therefore you get the points. Oh, right, okay. Pardon me. Sorry. I've run out of bloody water. There's no water left in there. Thor Ragnarok. You're a few behind here, one Aggie Bacon. I just asked about countries. I wasn't asking about Thor Ragnarok. Right, Mobit. Oh my god, has anyone watched Philomena Kunk's latest Kunk on Earth? Kunk on Life. Oh god, it's funny. Oh god, it's so funny. Like the thing is, at the moment, I've got a cold, and I do this thing when I've got a cold, is that like I'll laugh, and if I laugh too much, I start to cough, and I go into a coughing fit, and I can't stop coughing. So try not to watch too many funny things when I've got a cold, because I know that I'll get a cough, and I really shouldn't have watched Diane Morgan's new show, Kunk on Life, but oh my god, it's painfully funny. It is the best thing on TV at the moment. Well worth checking out. It's free on the BBC. Okay, next question. GTA 6 might finally come out this year. I've written on my notes, GTA 6 is out this year. Maybe. Where's it going to be set? What's the fictional state in which GTA 6 is going to be set? That's the question. Kunk rules. She's just brilliant. There's loads of clips on TikTok and stuff. There's there's quite a few of the ones that she's done with Brian Cox. Oh my god, it's just how neither of them just burst into laughter. It's just total deadpan, the most ridiculous shit you've ever heard. It's just phenomenal. Right, what GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6 is out this year, maybe. Where's it going to be set? Britain. No, it's a fictional state of America. It's a fictional state, fictional Florida. In fact, facts, you are right, but I want to know the name of the fictional Florida. Ginger Island. He's just going to write Ginger Island for everything, expecting to get an extra point. And there you go, mate. You just got an extra point, even though. There you go. Lionida says Russell Cannon. Oh, it's so close. I'm going to give it to Russell. Russell's kind of, he's got it nearly there. Oh yeah, you got it right now. It's a Leonida, I guess. Like Florida, Leonida. Anyway, Russell, well done. You get the points there. As a follow-on question, so the company that makes Grand Theft Auto is called Rockstar, and before it was called Rockstar, it was called DMA Design. What was their best-selling game when they were DMA Design? What was their most famous best-selling game? It was bundled with the Amiga. So if you remember those glory days of the early 90s and you got an Amiga 500 Plus, you would have had this game. Everyone played it. So what game was the best-selling game by DMA Design before they changed the name to Rockstar? Does anybody know? How is Britain not a fictional US state? Well, that's a good point. 4x4. Anyone know what the name of the best-selling game from DMA was? DMA Design. Guitar Hero. No. It's a million miles. Well, I say it's a million miles away from Grand Theft Auto, but it in some ways it's not. In some ways, the sadistic glee of GTA is in this game. Lemmings, yes. No, it wasn't Escape from Monkey Island. That was LucasArts. No, it was Lemmings. Well done, Cluster Bungle. And you get an extra point there just for putting a question mark at the end because you weren't sure. Yeah, it was Lemmings. From Lemmings to GTA. What a place. Right, anyway, which country will host the COP30 summit this year? So the Committee of Parties, conference each year, they get together, a lot of oil barons get together and make some deals. And then they pretend to do something about the environment. Where's it going to be held? What country? If you're going to be very clever, you can tell me the name of the city it's going to be held in the country, and you'll get an extra point. Chris C says Lemmings. Sarah Davis says Lemmings. Yeah, it was Lemmings. Oh no! Best game ever. God, I wasted so many hours of my life playing that game. I say wasted. I enjoyed so many hours of my life playing that game. It's absolutely phenomenal. We've just gone over an hour, so we're going to have to wrap up soon. So we've already got a couple of questions left. Who will host it? Brazil. Yes, well done. Russell Cannon, who was there. Lemmy Winks. Lemmings was brilliant. Lol. So Russell, well done, mate. Russell Cannon again. Gets that one. Well done. Oh, hang on. I put Cluster Bungle in the wrong column. Sorry, Cluster Bungle. Right, next question. Which country is expected to hold its presidential election this year following the annulment of the elections in 2024? Which European country is expected to hold its presidential election this year following the annulment of the 2024 election? That is the question. I want you to give me the answer. Time you enjoyed is not time wasted. I know. Yeah, exactly. People go, oh, you wasted time doing this, you wasted time doing that. And I'm like, no, I enjoy this. I enjoy doing cryptic crosswords. I enjoy doing jigsaws. I enjoy playing video games. I enjoy putting Lego together, like my flat earth here, which I'm going to put together with you, my friends. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. I forgot what the question was now. What was it? Oh, which country is going to... It's Romania. Who said Romania? Darian, the star. They are star. Well done, mate. You get an extra point for getting it right. It was Romania. Oh no, Svax got it first. Svax, straight in there, mate. Sorry, Darian. It was Svax who got in there before everybody else got in. Okay, so final question. For... This isn't for the game, but it is the 45th question. I'm going to leave it at that because we've been going for over an hour now. The question is, I want to know the name of the newly re-elected Speaker of the House of Representatives in America. What is the name of the newly re-elected Speaker of the House of Representatives in America? Just give me his name. And I will give you a point. Yay! I just want a point. I don't see the point unless I get a point. Does anybody know what the point is? LS Lowry says One Angry Pagan. No, wrong again. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Wow. Svax got the question first. Yeah, I did. Darian, I changed it. Mike, no. Oh, Svax messed it up. Svax, you put Micah Johnson, and it's Mike Johnson, so that goes to MZ. Well done, MZ. Very, very well. Right, the quiz is over now. If anyone wants to bribe me with a super chat, you may, and get extra points for that. But as things stand, we have. This is for answering the questions, okay? This isn't bonuses for flattering me or making me laugh or just extra things. We have, in joint third place, we have Blue Badger 88 and we have Russell Cannon. And they both have 4 points. In second place, Andrew Dixon has 5 points. But far and away in the lead by like 20,000 miles is Svax, who has a remarkable 16 points, which is just crazy. Now, Svax gets an extra point on where are you? Yeah, got an extra point for the Jungle Book one. So Svax's final score is actually 17. And I'm just going to have a check to see if I gave any extra points to Blue Badger. I don't think I did. Or Russell. Russell, did you get any bonus points? No. So you're going to stay on that. And Andrew Dixon, I don't think you got any extra points there either. However, just going to check on this. Chris C. What did Chris get? Chris got 2. So that would bring him that. That wouldn't get him enough. Sorry, Chris. Your 2 bonus points won't get you over into the lead, I'm afraid. No. Okay, so One Angry Pagan. Another £1 super chat. One Angry Pagan gets an extra point. Well done, One Angry Pagan. You've now got like 3 points or something. But you won the other week. So don't worry about it. So I'm gonna try and get a book to Sfax, I guess, because Sfax wins. It's 16 actual questions that Sfax answered correctly out of 45. That's really impressive. And 1 extra point for being flattering. Oh, give the points to Sarah though. Says Darian. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, we've got a couple of super chats. That's really nice. One Angry Pagan, that's for you. And Darian, the star, £10 super chat, which should pay for the postage, I hope, to Ukraine. Give the point to Sarah though. Coolly. So let me just do this up. So Sfax's final score is the 17 that Sfax got, and then I need to add on the 1,000,000 points that Sarah asked for, and therefore the final score is 1,017 points. Well done, mate. I don't think anyone's going to get anywhere close to you on that. So well done, Sfax. You won the Nice and Sleazy Politics quiz for this week. I will send you a copy of Man of the World signed by its author, whoever that is, through the postal service. So you should be getting that soon. And Andrew Dixon, next week, mate. Next week, we'll make sure that you somehow win. Well played, Sfax. Enjoyed that, Graham. Thank you, and thank you all for the company. Laters all, says Scott. Oh, cheers, Scott. Cheers for being with us. Have you seen Farage's latest response to Musk? Apparently, he'll never sell out his principles. What a joke. If you don't like my principles, I have more. Anyway, thanks for that, Chris C. Thanks to One Angry Pagan. Thanks to Paul. Thanks to Sarah. Thanks to MZ, Blue Badger. Thanks to everyone for taking Oliver, Russell. Just thanks to everyone for taking part in this. I love doing these quizzes. They're kind of fun. Later in the week, I will be putting together the globe. I'm so excited about this. So it's just going to be a case of when the excitement of me getting to do this overwhelms me, and I will be doing that. So if you want to build with me, later in the week, please look out for that. I will trail it heavily. I don't know if you'll want to watch. I mean, do you want to watch someone making Lego? I mean, do you want to watch someone do a jigsaw? Do you want to watch someone play a video game? I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, Sfax's subtitles. I just turned it on and I can see before it's spoken. Ooh, I thought I turned the subtitles off on this because it was giving too much of a delay. But then I don't like to disenfranchise people who can't hear. Obviously, Chris C, thank you for bringing a smile to my weekend. Oh, well, thank you for bringing a smile to me as well. So, Sfax, get in touch to get your book. You know how to get in touch with me, don't you? You're on Discord or something. If not, GrahamDavidHughes.com. Just send me a message at the bottom of the page, and I will message you back. And there's a couple of you that I owe books to that I haven't heard back from on email. So have an email. Check your spam or email me again. Right, do a video, says Paul. I just did. I'll see you in the morning at 9:30 for another edition of the Morning Brew. And I'm really sorry. I did intend to do Morning Brew yesterday and this morning, but it's the last weekend of the holidays, and we got the kids with us, and it snowed. It snowed this morning. It snowed, and I was out making a snowman. Okay, sorry. These things happen. You're not my boss. You don't own me. But yeah, I will be back definitely tomorrow at 9:30 for Morning Brew, and I hope to see you then. And until then, I'll say thank you so much for watching. And until next time, give us a like on the way out. Very important. I'll say hello, good evening, welcome, and goodbye.